Hey, before this marathon over, this a victory for hip hop right here. 214 Dallas, Texas type shit. Her father left, she was young, so the following problems probable. She calling every nigga daddy except her biological. So now I got the option to show her love or just make it with her. Well, at least just fake it up, cause when I bust, I'm lacing up. See, all these niggas fake as fuck, ain't true on the road. Neighbor to the game, and I live by the code. He like, how you plan to do it better than Kendrick and Cole? The same way that they tryna do it better than Hov. Well, I suppose if it's dope enough, I
No Rules, and I do have a special guest here today, none other than Mr. Charles K.
Charles K, baby, what's up? No Rules, man. Supporting each other right here, man.
Alright, what's good, man?
What's up?
What's good?
I'm chilling, man. How you?
Working.
Yeah.
See you in the studio working?
Yeah, gotta be.
Heard that fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just about to talk a little bit, let the people get to know you a little bit. So let's start off with, like I said, I always let people introduce themselves and say their name, but I know you started off with another name at first.
Yeah.
King Dub.
King Dub.
King Dub. So what's King Dub?
Man, Dub, that was just a name. My bros, I had it, C Dub, K Dub. I was Lil Dub, you know, I was a little bro baby boy. You know, that's how that started.
Yeah.
And I put King to it. I was just a young boy.
It was just a ring.
Yeah, it was a phase.
So what made you change and then go with your real name?
Man, I don't know, just getting older. I just wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to be Charles, you know, be me. I wanted people to know who I was.
Who you
know?
were. So who is Charles? Who is Charles K, the rapper?
Shit, the rapper, he the same as a person.
Oh, well, let's talk about the person then.
Yeah, you know, man. Charles K.
So,
I mean, sinner, I'm normal.
No, I'm just a regular person.
Yeah, you know.
Where do you get your musical influences from?
Man, somewhere everybody, man. Cole, Kendrick, Crit, you know, new school rappers, Solo, you know.
Yeah.
Did the West Coast.
So it's funny you mentioned Cole because I was actually going to ask you, I know you reference him a lot. Is that your favorite rapper?
Yeah, hands down.
He is?
Hands
so
down.
you reference him a lot, just like in most of your songs. I know I caught one of your references in Should I Take This Power Trip, but I'm a Cole world regardless.
Yeah, it's a Cole world regardless, yeah. I mean, Cole, man, he been my favorite rapper. He, you know, I always tell people he was my first favorite rapper, I feel. I was coming up, you know, I had UGK around, Kanye, Wayne was all doing that thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really a connection, you know what I'm saying? I remember when J. Cole dropped the warm-up, I was about to be a freshman in high school. I just came across it on just being a little dumb little boy on Frost Wire.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
I remember Frostwire and Morphosis or whatever the other one was.
Man, yeah. So I downloaded that, man. And for that whole year, I listened to No Ceilings in the warm-up.
What's your connection with him, though? Like, what made you just really connect with him more than you did with, like, Wayne?
That was the first rapper I heard talking about his ups and talking about his downs. Like, I felt like he was being transparent. It's unique to find it because everybody kind of try to hide the bad side of everything.
Everybody just want to talk about the
glamorous
life.
They, you know, even if they encouraging people or they saying the good stuff, they don't say what's going on with them.
Yeah.
And I think that's big. When you can relate to somebody, that's everything. When you can say, man, I did the same thing, or I understand that, I feel the same way. Like.
So that's like the route you try to take with your music too. Because I know you get real personal in your music as far as how, you know, your family is religious and you talk about that. Even on Malcolm, like most of your songs, like the track list, kind of had like biblical standpoints to them. If you would say. Yeah. So.
I mean, that's from Pops right there. On accident, I guess. but yeah, man, I figured. If I be true like he was being true, not necessarily rap like him or talk about the same stuff.
Just being yourself.
But being yourself, you can't take that away. That's when fans can really connect. So I'm just trying to be who I am.
Yeah.
And go with that, you know.
What's like the challenges with coming from a religious family and being a rapper? Because, you know, when you say rapper, people automatically think of guns, drugs, and violence. But it's not always about that. So did you kind of face some of those challenges with your family?
You already know. It's still going. I mean, every day I'm still trying to be more transparent on the mic, you know. That's something I'm still trying to grow at so I can feel better as a person, you know what I'm saying?
So do your mama and your daddy listen to your music?
They've heard it. they've heard it, you know.
They've heard it. So they, I mean, so they know.
Yeah,
that
they
you're
know.
not
They
out here
know.
like, you know, I'm not shooting people. I'm not that kind of rapper.
They already know I ain't like that. So yeah, you know, they support me and everything.
Yeah.
They got their concerns like everybody would, you know, but.
So growing up in the church, what made you want to rap?
I mean, I don't know. It just,
it just happened. You were just good as hell at it.
You know what I'm saying? I just stuck with it.
Yeah.
It just happened. I mean, told you back cold, I always wanted to, you know what I'm saying, put that feeling in somebody else, like, you know what I'm saying, so they can really,
relate to it.
You know what I'm saying, relate to something, you know, they hear something going through.
Yeah. Aside from Cole, you do a lot of sports references too.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that?
I'm a hooper. Hey.
I didn't want to say it. I wanted you to put it out
Buckets. Hey.
Like you good.
Yeah,
you
man.
really good or you just like,
I'm straight.
I'm good?
I'm straight, man. I'm straight, you know. I got it first in my district a couple times in high school. Couple times. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, I'm straight, man.
You a hooper, rapper. What else you do? You
that's
everything.
It. That's it. I don't think it's too much.
How'd you balance that though? You hooping, you got practice, and you like, I'm going to the studio. You gotta go to church on Sunday.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough, low key for a while, you know, hooping where I was. But I mean, at this point, you know, it's really music right now. Is where I'm at. I ain't even hooping now, so.
You just focus on the music.
Yeah.
When did you realize that music was like? I don't want to say your first love, because hooping was probably your first love. But when did you realize, you know, music is what I want to do? That's what I want to invest in.
Man, I was in high school, man. Probably.
You realized it was good.
Yeah, like sophomore, 10th, junior year, like I just dreamed about it, like, and it was crazy because I hadn't before. You know, I was just dreaming about like performing in front of millions, like just randomly, and it'd be crazy.
In your mind, you don't even realize.
Didn't even realize it. It was crazy, and I just stuck at it.
Yeah. What was the first song you recorded?
First song I recorded.
Like in the studio.
Probably
with
like
an
my
engineer.
freshman year. That's when everybody was jigging still. I made the song.
Nah, go ahead and tell us. Don't back out for it now.
My freshman year. That's when it was. I can't even remember the song, what it was called.
You had people out there dancing?
Nah, it was called It was called Iced Up. It was a freestyle. I was in there just straight up saying, something like anything. Something like some straight metaphors.
You ain't gonna never release that one, huh?
Nah, that's long ago.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
That's long ago.
So let's get a little bit more into the music now. You know, that's your main focus. What do you feel like the Dallas music scene is missing? I know people that's like one of the top conversations in Dallas, so I know you got a lot of opinion about it.
I mean, my thing is, we gonna be asking that question until someone make it. You know?
Dang, for real.
That's all it is. I mean, you know, we talk about the West Coast, we talk about the East Coast. I mean, they ain't had no music scene until someone made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took someone to get on to keep that going. So, I mean, you could debate it. They gonna be saying this is why, but if someone get on, the city get behind them.
But I feel like it's different. I guess views about being on, because you could say that DeRoe is on.
Yeah, you right.
Because he all in Cali.
I feel we need, you know, that's what I'm really trying to be. But I know it's everyone. It's a lot of people that's trying to be there, and I encourage that.
Yeah.
But we need one to do something, not go up, you know, no offense to, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, the Rose, the Trey D's and stuff, that they got to a point, you know, that was stepping up. But when we gonna have a nigga that's
like, that's not
he one of the best rappers in the game.
Yeah, like, I see what you're
top
saying.
in the game, like mixing them with how people talk about Future and all these Drakes and like, someone get up there, because it's possible.
It is.
Like,
and the thing I like about Dallas is, I mean, you do have this, so to say, Dallas rapper tag, but then it's so many different kind of rappers in Dallas, just like, period. Like we were talking earlier, you have Charles K, you have Hollywood TC, you have DeRoe, you have Trey D, like you have all of those different styles of rap, and it's all from Dallas, so I don't even think you can really just say there's a Dallas sound.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of a direct reflection with the same thing I was saying, because I feel when no one's made it off a certain sound yet, so we still chasing to make it, you know what I'm saying? Like, Atlanta, they bite each other because someone made it with it first, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like they already got that foundation set, and we kind of behind, you feel me? But it's time Time can change everything, man.
Of course, time and work ethic.
Right.
So speaking of basically how, you know, each, I guess, city got their own sound. I see you did make that UGK for Life song.
Yeah,
They're one of your favorite groups. Like, what influenced you to pay homage to them?
Man, it was just something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know, like I told you, it was always albums around. You know, Riding Dirty. I came up on Riding Dirty a little bit, so
yeah,
it just it stuck with me. Like a whole bunch of other things stuck with me, but I just wanted to highlight that, man.
Did you see that whole debate that was going on Twitter this week, like the Houston versus Dallas thing?
Yeah.
Why do you think people keep going back and forth about that, bro? Like, I'm tired of it.
Man, I don't know, man. It's lame. It's ignorant to me, you know. I mean, I understand it's all fun and games, though, and that's what I try to look at it as.
People take it too far sometimes.
Yeah, people. I don't understand why it's still going on.
Yeah,
why people still talking about it.
Because at the end of the day, you don't hear like Bankhead versus what else is in Atlanta. I don't even know all Atlanta, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you come together, you'll have that Texas sound versus that Dallas sound or that Houston.
That's the thing. I know how much people that live in Houston.
Yeah.
Houston people know people from the D. Like, it's all love.
You're 4 hours away, bro.
Yeah, that's why I be like, man, what is y'all talking about?
Everything from sports to music, it's always just like this Dallas versus Houston. And I saw people talking about it. I didn't necessarily. I think they said a rapper is the one that brought it up.
For real.
They said a rapper is the one that he released a video or something, but I didn't see like a lot of rappers speaking on it. So I was like, I wonder, you know, how these rappers feel about it. So
yeah, it is what it is, man. Do your thing.
But let's talk about your music more. I know you work with pretty much the same producers.
Yeah.
Hollywood and Kratos.
Hollywood, Kratos, you know, D Bell.
Yeah.
My homie G White, he make beats.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just be getting something from, you know, random people sometimes.
What's your connection with them that make you just want to keep them around?
Man, that's what I started with. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, Kratos was the first producer I could just hit up and be like, hey, send me some beats or something like that. So he was the first one. You know what I'm saying? I got hooked up with Hollywood through my brother. And man, we've been making music since then. So
would you say y'all have like that musical relationship to where he know your sound and you know his sound?
Yeah,
so
I think it's definitely there. The way he make his production, it's just easy for me to get on. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's just easy for me to find it on his production. So
when we came to your listening party, me and Mike had like a long conversation about it because the music you and Hollywood made was so dope.
Yeah.
And his whole thing is he feel like a lot of rappers need a dope producer behind you.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if you think of Drake and 40, they work together and they make dope shit. Like, you just need that one person. I mean, you can work with other producers because, as you see, Dre did the Metro Boomin with the whole What a Time to Be Alive. But when you work on your projects, I think if you stick with that one person and know your style,
and make it everything easy.
It make it easier too, because you don't have to sit there and be like,
I want this type.
And they not understanding and confused and shit. So DJ Will is hosting your new mixtape, or he hosting?
Something like that. Yeah, he dropping it. I met the homie a couple years back. He's doing a little freshman class here. Yeah. And I got put on that and just stayed in touch and you know sent him a couple of records over the summer. And he's, you know what I'm saying, he had some people for me, so yeah, it's really just
when can we expect that, man?
Man, coming before this year over.
When can we expect it? Who else you working with? As far as, do you work with a lot of other rappers? I know you had a song with Space Boy.
Yeah.
How y'all link up? That's my boy from middle school. We went to Airway to get a shout to Space Boy. Come holler at me, Gabe.
What it do, boy? Yeah, I got hooked over here with my brother. You know what I'm saying? My brother was really cool, so that was way back,
So, are you one of the kind that like to just work by yourself when you working on the album, or do you still venture out and do features, or you?
I ain't gonna lie, it's. I mean, I'm doing features. You know, I want to work. I want to actually get better at that. You know, and start working with more people. It's just sometimes I can get a track and I get so into it, be like, nah. Like, you can't even match on here. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, and then people's feelings get hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and it's crazy, man. Cause this project, you know, I really don't have any I don't have any features.
Yeah, cause every song is your favorite song, remember?
Yeah. That's how this whole thing was. But yeah, I ain't even have a feature, and it's crazy, cause I had most of this stuff recorded before Cole dropped this album.
Yeah.
And when he dropped the album with no features and people peeped that it had no features, stuff like that, I was kind of a little relieved because I didn't want to look like some little, you know what I'm saying, somebody that just don't want to work with people.
Some selfish.
Like that. Yeah, because I was kind of like that. Like, I didn't really hit people up for features or not, you know. So that was real dope how he dropped it. It kind of helped me out.
Appreciate that, Cole.
For real. Like, for real.
You doing a lot of samples. I've noticed this kind of like your thing.
Yeah.
Like that. Was it a Leah sample we was all jamming to?
Yeah. Most of my beats had sample. That's Hollywood crazy. That's everybody.
So they come mostly from them?
Yeah.
Or they come from you?
I mean, of course, my input, but they do what they do. I mean, they crazy with what they do, man. They want to give out the same sound I do. You know, so it's real dope.
I heard this one song on Malcolm when I was listening to it. I think it was Forgive Me. Was that the Weeknd sample?
Forgive Me, yeah. That
what song was it? I swear I went through the whole trilogy. I was like, bro, this is Weeknd. I'm sitting in the bed, right? I'm like, I swear this Weeknd. I'm singing the whole song in my head, but I could not find it because he still got like the same vocals in each song. But I knew it was a Weeknd sample. I couldn't tell if it was on House of Balloons.
I'm trying to
I couldn't tell what it was, but
G White made that. Shout out G White. He made
shout out G White because that was dope, G White.
Yeah.
But yeah, I caught that, and then you also did a Happy Feeling sample too. You brought that old school in there.
They bad. That's what I'm saying. We are Hollywood down the line, man. They are with that old school and feel good music.
Samples be going hard though. Like I be telling people, you can do so much with a sample. Hell, Drake sampled Genuine twice and made it sound totally different. Yeah. It was the same song.
Real dope.
So you can take samples and just really twist them. So is that to be expected on a new project?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, saying that's gonna stay. I mean, it's certain things that's not gonna alter too much.
Yeah. You
know.
So I noticed you said you having trouble. I think it was on Unforgotten. You was basically like you having trouble with the next chapter.
Yeah.
So what is the next chapter?
Man, you know, I think everyone, and when I write, you know, sometimes it could be just right there in that moment how I'm feeling, you know. But I think everybody sometimes we can look to the past and kind of get stuck sometimes.
Yeah.
And be kind of scared to take that next step, and you got that thought, whether it's for a second or it's a whole phase you're going through.
Like what if?
Yeah, so that's how that was. That's just where I was, but man, I'm ready for the future. I'm ready for what's coming.
Why Victory for Hip Hop? That name is so catchy, so dope. We about to go get some shirts made.
Hey.
About to start waving some damn flags.
You hear me?
But why Victory for Hip Hop?
The idea originally, you know, shout out Nipsey Hussle, man. One of my favorite rappers from the West, man.
Shout out Nipsey.
You know, I was just listening to I forgot what song it is, but every time I shit drop, Victory for Hip Hop, never mind. I like, man. Like, and I think, you know, as artists, I think we kind of hold that to us that, you know, you are inspired by people, let people be inspired by you. You know, and it's something basically I'm taking, you know, and as far as keeping that going, keeping the hustle going, like we gotta inspire each other. So every time, man, I'm dropping, it's Victory for Hip Hop.
I appreciate you, man.
So,
but before we get out of here, you know you gotta spit some bars, right?
Oh, that's
just I mean.
That's what I'm here for.
You go ahead, do your thing, and I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna let you do your thing, cause I'm not the rapper, and you act like that's what you're here for. So do your thing, and look right over there.
Okay. Do I need where the mic is?
You can take the mic. You can just talk. Either way it go.
Okay. Look, I've been really soul searching, trying to find my soul's purpose. See, my people think that I should be in school. I'm somewhere working, but I'm hurting because I understand they logic. But they won't never understand my vision and what I see through these optics. What your options like? Either sacrifice ambition for them, wear suit and tie, wage just to get by, blaze just to get high. Cause I'm stressing, we about to start up again. See, I can't do no 9 to 5, so 95 in this drive that I'm in. Pedal to the metal, steering to my future, and yeah, I know it's dangerous, but everything's attainable. Whether I choose to flood, it ain't no telling what my rain could do. Bro, say don't try to be different, cause niggas not the same as you. What's the point of killing the game? It ain't blaming you. You know the story. I want the glory. Want to lead the game as Jordan, not just Robert Ory. That's when I heard my conscience say the rings was most important. Look how distorted we get. Our minds corrupted. Take what I'm serving like Jeff the Butler. The prince is ready for more. Order my crown and it came with some crowns, so now I'm lit for the war. Rhymes go straight through it. Think 8 bullet shells on the floor. Since I'm great to it, my cake pulling, saving the spoon. Hey.
And that's who leading us to victory to hip hop. Shout out to Robert Horry though. He was a good Laker, man. Shout out to number 5. Alright, man. Appreciate your time. Once again, this is No Rulez. I am Teray, and this is
Charles K, baby. Victory for hip hop dropping soon, man. You don't get that.
Coming soon, and we out.
Nigga, shit. I left the crib in City Hill, went to go chop it up with my granddaddy in the cliff. I was there for a minute. He threw me some money, told me to use it on something good, so I came to the booth. It's the last time. Look, how am I the only nigga rapping like I started? They departed from their souls. Now they all about the hoes, now they all about the gold. I may not ever wear a chain, made my first 100K. Broke on tell me this the game, what a shame. Hit the jeweler, made me cooler, now they look at me like I'm a role model. Cause out of these accessories, I can't live by the rules that they set. I'm a special breed, wrestle with these demons, fuck around and get the pedigree. How about I make her love me by the words that I spit? The way I know it's legit. This willpower will probably make Uncle Phil ever fit. This willpower will a fortune, but the turn of your shit. When I'm on the beginning, man, I'm in it. I run the game, I lead them all, like could I not be in it? I'm never timid, man, I know that sky's the limit. See, I've been studying rap, player that B.I.G. A young at 20 and they still asking a CID. Oh well, grab my wallet, show the picture, get the sweets. Hit the plug, you know it's me, though it's hold me an extra G. At the spot, break it down to my nigga don't wanna be. When I write, I feel like Kendrick, when I freestyle, I feel like Meek. Who is he? I'm that nigga that's gon' give it to you real. Ain't no gimmicks when I'm spitting, I ain't worried about a pill. I've been ill since 95. So many times I just close my mind and vision the crowd getting live. A dreamer, I like the winner for the match even start. Probably cause I'm on the go before I heard on your mark. A smart youngin', man, I should've got an academic scholar, but too busy shooting hoops. Smoking dope, man, tryna holler at the moment in the red. Sweat stain poking, I ain't tryna make her mine. Just tryna get her open and if she wanna decline. That's cool, ain't losing focus, cause I think a friend of better and I was already floating, hit the proof. I was so after practice, she turned into my masseuse. And she ain't never smoked, but got second hand cause the crew would go get her. Yeah, I been better, but I can never settle. I can never let up. Fuck peer pressure, man, I'm black, it's been pressure. Since we was in the back with the pack, they tried to drill us. Now they don't even hide it, man, they out here trying to kill us. But we still killing each other, but act like we never did it. Really going hard for mothers who lost their children. I could never park, think that's why Rosa was sitting. See when you iller, you gon' be the winner. Bars gon' deliver like a domino's dinner. Make you shiver what you hearing cold, still explode. All this wisdom feeling no, give 'em more. Dry like I'm finna hit the liquor store, it's finna close, I'm in it though. Me and Hollywood just like a give and go. All these rappers kissing ass, wonder where the mistletoe, they stealing flows. Hit the yo, step aside, remember I was pigeon-toed. What you and your feelings for? See, I done took L's too. Got knocked down, got back up, and then I came right through. Ain't no secret to this life, man. Work for what you want. Always want the faith. He won't leave you alone. Stay away from Sally Mae, cause she gon' leave you alone. Then she won't leave you alone. She the one on the phone. Back to the topic, actually forgot it. Young drill nigga really all about his profit. Think about my brother, man, I know you up there watching. Thank you to my savior, I pray that they never cross us for real. Yo, Third Coast 214. Shout out that nigga Bud out there. No mama that's with him. We just came to the yo. We out here working, nigga. Before this marathon over, this is victory for hip hop.